Hello everybody, it's Mel. Thank you so much for joining me on this very special Instagram Controls My Day. Good morning. It is Wednesday the 12th and it is Instagram Controls My Day today. I feel oddly very excited about this. Now what you just saw before as the intro was from yesterday. So I haven't actually filmed anything yet today. I wanted to have, my face all prettied up and everything for the very first bit that you saw. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for about an hour and a half and I've had coffee and I've been reading, but it is now time for me to get ready because I have my nail appointment at 10 and it'll take me about 15 minutes to get there. And I need to have breakfast and have a shower. So I need to find out what I'm going to be eating for breakfast. The choices were Vegemite on toast or muesli and yogurt. Now, I'm not going to lie, I did look at the poll a couple of times because I was very curious to see which way it was going, but I didn't look at it in the last day or so before it ended. So I don't actually know what the results were. I don't actually know what won. I know what was winning when I last looked at it, but I don't know what won. I have a suspicion though that it's going to be my the fruit muesli and yogurt for breakfast because Vegemite was winning for a little while, but I think that was because a lot of the Australians voted early, and I don't think anyone from outside of Australia will have voted for Vegemite. So I'm going to check that and see what I'm going to be eating, and then I will have my shower, get dressed, which I'll need to check again what I'm supposed to be wearing, and then I'll go and get my nails done. So yeah, welcome to Instagram Controls My Day. I put a bunch of polls up on Instagram for people to vote on what I'm going to do throughout the day. I gave various different options. Not everything was part of it. So this morning I've been up for about an hour and a half, like I said. I got up and had a coffee and read, which I do pretty much every morning. I either watch YouTube or I read while I have coffee. So I read this morning. I fed the cats. I gave Pistachio her insulin injection, and now I will be getting on with the rest of my day. So yeah, I'm going to check now to see what I'm going to be eating, and I'll let you know. For some reason, the breakfast part was on 2 panels. Don't know why or how that happened. Sorry about that. But definitely the muesli and yogurt won. It was ahead in both, so definitely won. So I'm going to go now and get my muesli and yogurt.
Cheeky cat up on the kitchen windowsill. She's trying to get to my yogurt. She's not allowed yogurt. No yogurt for kitties. Pistachio. Pistachio. Say hi to the camera. No yogurt. You're a naughty kitty.
Okay, so I just had my shower. So let's see what I'm going to be wearing. You guys have said that I should be wearing dress, leggings, and boots. So I gave you the options of dress, legging, and boots, obviously, of a kind of like pinafore type top with jeans, or just a regular top with jeans and a scarf, and dress and leggings and boots is what you picked. So that still leaves a fair bit of room to wriggle, but I'm pretty sure I know what dress I'm going to wear. So I will get dressed and you will see me in my outfit for the day. So, as you can see, I got my nails done. I'm sorry I didn't jump in and talk about it beforehand, but I was running a little bit late and I ended up having to ring the nail salon and say that I was going to be 5 minutes late because I knew I'd take a little bit of time parking. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to kind of do the whole like, oh, let me just check. But it just won the multiple of a different colour. So I've gone with purple, as you would not be surprised. And she's actually done it so that it's like switches. So my thumb is the dark and goes that way, and then it's the other way on the hand, which I actually really like. I was a bit kind of like, why not? And yeah, I really like it. This is kind of more pink than purple, but that's okay. I really, really like them. I think they're really cool. Shocking that I would choose purple, I know. So yeah, so we've done the nail part. Like I said, it just won. So the choices that I gave you to pick from were this, and then a bright colour with a feature nail, and then a neutral colour. And not many people voted for neutral. A few did, but not many. And then it was pretty close between the multiple shades of the same colour versus bright colour with feature nail, but multiple shades of bright colour of the same colour just won by like 1 or 2%. So that's where we are, and that was super quick as well. It took 30 minutes, so it is 25 to 11. I'm going to go and buy my book now. I'm allowed one book because of this deal that Rowan and I have at the moment, which I don't think I've actually explained to anyone on the internet. So basically what we decided was I'm trying to get fit, lose a bit of weight, and I do struggle with that quite a lot. So he bought me the watch, which has the whole steps thing, and it's basically set up so that it's got like it monitors your move, it monitors your stand, and it monitors your exercise, and then you set the targets for each day, and then it's got like a little section where it's got the rings, and you close the rings each day. So if I close all 3 rings every day for a week, I earn credit towards buying a book, but I also have to be reading books on my TBR. So I'm in credit by 1 book. Mostly, we started this probably about a month and a half ago, but I was quite sick for a while there, so obviously I wasn't doing any exercise. I was reading a bit, so I am actually in credit by 1 book, but I haven't done enough exercise to earn that yet, because I bought Yellowface a week or so ago with the credit I had, so I only have credit to buy 1 book. So I put up I can buy 1 book. Should it be something to continue a series that I'm reading, or a anticipated 2023 release, or something I've never heard of before? Part of me kind of wants to get something I've never heard of before, just because that would be a bit interesting. But I did check, like I said, I did kind of have a sneaky look a couple of times after I posted it, and new releases winning, but it could have changed by now because I haven't looked in a few days. So I'm going to go and do that, and then I'll come back like in a second and tell you what we have, and then I'll go up to the bookstore and get it. Like I said, it's only, well, now it's 20 to 11. So the next thing I had was lunch after the bookstore, but then I also had exercise. So potentially, depending on the exercise, I could do that in between book buying and lunch, because it's not going to take me like an hour and a half to get a book, and I don't really want to get lunch before 12 because I won't be hungry. Or I could just get a coffee and read for a bit, which I might potentially do. I might go and sit somewhere and get a coffee. Didn't put that part on Instagram, but that's okay. That's fine. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to check now and see what the book purchasing situation is. Will not surprise you at all that it is a new release, anticipated 2023 release. So I have 2 really anticipated releases that I want to get. I'm just not sure which one I want to get the most. So how about I go to the bookstore and have a look? both so pretty. I'm very intrigued by both of them. It's just gorgeous. Look at it. But so there's this. This one is a little bit cheaper by like, I don't know, not $8 or something. I decided to go with the Bookbinder of Jericho because I've been reading a lot of Greek myth retellings recently, and I feel like I want something a bit different, so that's what I'm going to go with. Although, you know, it could sit on my shelf for like years and not get read. Seems unlikely, but you never know. So I'm going to get that, but I am going to still have a look around. So, yeah, that's the plan. Bought time for a coffee and to read. Oh yeah, having a little break in the Instagram controlling part, but it's been really fun so far. And I figure you guys would vote for me to have a coffee. I was just walking back to my car and I realized that I didn't actually check what I'm having for lunch. It is now midday, so it feels like a much better time to go and have lunch. I'm not super hungry yet, but I definitely feel like, you know, I could eat. But I was heading back to the car, and then I realized I didn't actually check what I was supposed to be eating. So that will tell me where to go as well. So the options for what I'm going to eat today were burger, ramen, or some kind of eggy dish. So I'm vegetarian but not vegan, so that's why I'm considering any of these options. When I checked, when I was curiously looking on, I think Monday, maybe Sunday, burger was winning, but I'm not sure. I feel like it probably would win, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to go check that now, and then that will determine what I'm going to, like where I'm going to go. So so burger did win. I have been thinking about this a little bit because we were talking about it on Sprints last night on Meredith's channel. And on Sprints, someone had gotten some kind of dish, a drink from Hungry Jack's, which is the Australian equivalent of Burger King. And I was like, oh, I want to go and get that. And then we're talking about Hungry Jack's, and I was saying, maybe I'll go get Hungry Jack's for dinner. But I ended up deciding not to because we then talked about the fact that I might end up eating a burger today, and I didn't know if I wanted to eat a burger 2 days in a row. So I could just go and get Hungry Jack's for lunch. But the other thing I was thinking about was there is a pub that I haven't been to for ages that last time I checked did really good halloumi burgers. So I was thinking about going there, but there is a vegetarian place as well that does cheeseburgers. There's also my local burger place, which is really good as well, but I go there, you know, well, yeah, fairly frequently, to be honest. So it's going to be, I think, one of those two places. I might just check whether the bar still does the halloumi burgers, because if they do, I think I'm going to go there because I haven't been there for a really long time. So I just got home. It is 2:20. Now, I put what I was going to do for exercise in my thing to vote on. So I'm just going to double check what it got, but I have a suspicion that I won't be doing whatever it says anyway, because, well, I might not be doing what it says because it is really horrible weather out there. It's not raining currently, but it's been spinning on and off all day, and I just don't think that that's walk on the beach weather. So in theory, I should do the other thing, which is I just dance, and I'm just checking what did win. Walk on the beach definitely won by 23%. But no, won by a lot. I don't know how to maths today. But like I said, it wasn't really the day for walking on the beach. And also, when I was walking around, doing the shopping, doing all the things that I was doing today, I got, sorry, wrong device. I'm 14 out of 15 minutes of exercise. So, in theory, all I have to do really is kind of like put it on for a minute and walk around the house. So I could do that at some point this afternoon because I really don't want to go out and do a walk. But you could argue that I've already done the exercise because that's what it told me because I walked up and down. But anyway, either way, yesterday afternoon I was talking to people on Sprints on Meredith's channel, Reading with Merv, and they were talking about this shake you could get from Hungry Jack's or Burger King called a Biscoff shake, and I had no idea what that was. But they kept talking about it, and so I went and got one because they made it sound absolutely amazing and delicious. It's got crushed up biscuits in it. I have no idea, but apparently it's amazing. I am not remotely hungry, but it's here, it's melting. I should give it a try and see what I think. So I'm going to do that, and at some point I will do an extra minute of exercise and call that done. I kind of feel like that's cheating when that happens, but I mean, I was walking around. It's not like I was sitting on my butt earning the points. So the next thing I need to figure out is if I'm reading fiction or non-fiction for my reading afternoon. I'm just going to taste this. Whoa. Okay. I get why they were going on about how amazing it is, but also, oh my god, that is sweet. Okay, so overwhelmingly people voted for fiction. So, I think I'm going to read some of Day of Night. I'm still buddy reading that with my friend Alison, and we're taking it very slowly, but I need to do some of that before Monday. Got 150 pages I need to read before Monday, so I really should do some of that. So I think I'm going to read that for a while. But Ren, from the Reading Ren, is currently sprinting. So, okay, they are actually in a sprint. So I kind of want to sit and watch some YouTube for a little bit. So I'll do that, and then I'll read, and I will check in with you in a bit. I'm going to do a sugar coma.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today is the 2nd of June and I'm coming up to open up this reading vlog.
It is just gone 6:30 in the evening. Sorry about the light
It doesn't look quite this red in person. So things have changed somewhat. I have not been feeling very well this afternoon. I went for lunch, as you know, and I got myself a beer, which was really, really nice, that I had with my burger and chips. And then I went and got a shake from Hungry Jack's, Burger King, like I said, and it was incredibly sweet. Well, you saw all that. I ended up really feeling not very well. I think the combination of all of those different junk foods and beer and milk was really not a good idea. And I've been feeling quite sick in my stomach for, well, most of the afternoon since I got home at whatever it was, 2 o'clock. So I've kind of flipped things around a little bit. And I've been lying on the couch watching the Gilmore Girls because I haven't been feeling that great. And I didn't really feel like reading. And I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. So, I read about a chapter of A Day of Fallen Night. I think I'm going to lie on the couch and read for a little bit now. I'm also reading The Women of Troy by Pat Barker. So, because I really can't lie on the couch and hold Day of Fallen Night up to read. So, I'm going to read this one instead. I will just check because I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen. I don't think I'm going to have dinner. I'm really still feeling not 100% in my stomach. So I don't know that I'm going to end up having dinner tonight. You guys had to choose between soup and toast or toasted sandwich. I think if I end up eating anything, it will probably just be toast. Because yeah, I'm really still feeling not great. So I don't know if I want to eat anything. And I'm just checking.
I just switched to the phone because the camera battery died. I just checked Instagram for what was going to happen this evening. So the winner of dinner was soup and toast, but like I said, I'm really not feeling like eating right now. And then the evening activity was between watching movies or binge watching a TV show. And binge watching a TV show won by not very much. So like I said, it's 6:30. I think, because I have been binge watching a TV show already, so I've kind of done that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lie on the couch for a little while and read, and it's fiction, and then I will probably end up binge watching a TV show. I've been watching The Gilmore Girls because that's one of my comfort shows, but I was thinking if this came up, I'd like to try and find something new to watch. So I'll have a look and see what I think and let you know. I feel a little bit bad because I feel like I didn't entirely do my afternoon the way that I said that I was going to, and you guys all voted. But you can't help it if you don't feel well, even if it is self-inflicted. And also, up until lunchtime, I was doing the whole thing. So I did half the day. And I'm still kind of doing it. I'm just kind of, you have to adapt. Anyway, I'm going to go now and check in with you a bit later and let you know what's happening. Hi. So it's about 8:30 and I actually did read. I read a couple of chapters, about 30 or 40 pages of the Pat Barker book, The Woman of Troy. I'm really enjoying it. And now I'm going to do the TV portion of the evening, the official TV portion of the evening, even though I did watch the Gilmore Girls. So as I said before, you voted for me to binge watch a TV show. And I have a bunch of different TV shows that I'm interested in watching. And I couldn't decide. The ones I'm most interested in at the moment are Manifest, Sex Education, or The Irregulars. And I was talking on Sprint, excuse me, sorry. And I said all that. And most people were saying The Irregulars because it sounds really good, or they thought it was really good. The only thing is apparently that it was cancelled, so it was cancelled, so they didn't wrap anything up. But sorry, I'm willing to dive on into that. I'm feeling a lot better now. I don't feel nauseated anymore. I don't think I'll be eating anything else tonight. I don't feel nauseated anymore, but I still feel a little bit tender, if that makes sense. So I don't think I'll be eating anything tonight, but I'll see. I can still have toast before bed if I'm hungry. But I won't have like a meal. Not that I was ever going to have a meal. I was going to have more like, my main meal was lunch, and I was going to have more like a lunch for dinner, if that makes sense, in terms of size. But yeah, I think I'm probably potentially going to have toast or nothing. But I'm going to watch an episode of The Irregulars first. I will probably sign off after an episode or two. So when I said binge watch a TV show, like, I don't actually really entirely meant that I would watch the entire TV show, but I would binge some of it. But yeah. Oh my goodness, sorry. I'm gonna go and do that now, and I'll jump in and say goodbye in probably an hour or so. Hi. It is 11:15, and I'm gonna go to bed. I have watched an episode and a half of The Irregulars. I'm enjoying it. This particular episode that I just turned off, which I will probably watch the rest of in bed, is actually super creepy. But yeah, I'm enjoying the series. I have had a really lovely day today, despite feeling sick for some of it. I had a lot of fun with the whole Instagram choosing my day, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you enjoyed the vlog, and you want me to do something like this again, let me know. That'd be awesome. And yeah, I'm gonna head off, go to bed, like I said. Comment anything else that you'd like to comment down below. If you'd like to leave me a comment but you don't know what, then leave me your favorite emoji. Let's go with that. All of my social media details, in particular my Instagram, are linked down below, so if you'd like to go and follow me on any of those platforms, please feel free to do so. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time.